Well, hello. I'm glad you found me. I was just finishing a piece. It's a dinosaur. So we're back with episode 2 of A Shot of Oly. And this time we're talking about, you guessed it, art. Let's do it. I love art. I love it. As Oscar Wilde once said, "It is through art and art only that we may realize our perfection." Here in Washington, art is kind of a big deal. Of course, we are the home of the likes of Michelangelo, Prince, Jackson Pollock, Woody Allen, Harold Ramis. It's crazy. So many artists. None of them? Not even Prince? Anywho, so what does art have to do with Olympia? Well, there's one state-funded group here in King County called For Culture, and they fund hundreds of artists, projects, and organizations. Right now, For Culture's funding is on the proverbial chopping block. Without that money, For Culture will only be able to fund about a quarter of the projects it does now. That makes it more like One Culture, which actually does sound like some sort of freaky totalitarian program, or, maybe my high school reggae band. A Waka One Culture! That means that everybody that For Culture funds, aka probably some of your favorite artists, won't be seeing all that cash. So really this raises the question, how does our state value art? Are we putting our money where our heart is? Somebody wrote that. And do we care about art only because it, replenishes the soul? Because it's the most profound clarion call on morality we possess? Because without art, we are nothing but wayward souls drifting through a cold, dark universe? It's also good for the other thing that moves our soul, money. In Seattle alone, the music industry provided over 11,000 jobs and over $2.5 billion in sales just in 2008. Throw in another couple billion over here for Thomas Kinkade, painter of light. And we're talking about some serious cash flowing back into the economy. King County is one of the most vibrant art centers in the whole freaking West Coast. And it's not a fluke. It's when great artists meet great funding. Art is an economic driver. It's also just an inherently good thing. It makes our lives fuller, and it helps us understand ourselves, our communities, and this crazy place that we live. That means thinking how we support arts and culture in our state budget is worth taking a closer look. And yes, I'm saying we gotta get that Thomas Kinkade money. I'm Alex Miller, and I'm a goddamn artist. Check out the spikes.